Currently the first End of Dragons beta event is running, and we are able to try out 3 of the 9 elite specializations. One of them being the new Necromancer subclass, the Harbinger. The big change this class brings to the table is its new Harbinger Shroud. Compared to core Necromancer or Reaper, this Shroud no longer acts as your second health bar. You can be killed while in Shroud, even if you still have some juice left. On the flip side, while you are in combat, your life force pool constantly degenerates, turning your Shroud energy into raw health on a 1-to-1 ratio. Another big mechanic on this class is a unique debuff called Blight. Blight stacks up to 25 and reduces your health by 2% each stack, for a maximum of 50%, cutting your health pool in half. Both of these changes combined turn the Harbinger into a fragile being, at least on paper. But what do you get in return for these penalties? The Harbinger Shroud is a lot more agile compared to core Necromancer, gaining access to 2 mobility enhancing skills, one of them even being a dodge, while still remaining somewhat potent ranged option. You also gain access to the main hand pistol, a very potent weapon dealing both strong physical and condition based damage, strongly competing with both main hand axe and scepter. You also gain access to potions, which unfortunately at this point seem very lackluster, providing some limited boon uptime. Seriously, what is this heal? Now with the introduction out of the way, what is my experience with this class after a few hours of gameplay? Overall, the class is in a pretty solid state. You can play it as a really strong condition DPS spec. People reportedly already have reached over 40k DPS benchmarks. But keep in mind that extra damage comes at a cost of survivability compared to other Necromancer specs. And Golem benchmarks aren't everything. This class specifically suffers from bad play or failing mechanics, since taking any form of damage will slowly drain your life force pool. With a slight adjustment, you can also sacrifice some personal DPS to provide an easy 5-target quickness uptime, making it into a decent alternative to Quickbrand. Unfortunately in PvE, where maximizing DPS is key, most of the Harbinger Shroud skills are worse than your auto attack. Only your number 2 skill, Dark Barrage, is actually a DPS gain. Also maximizing DPS relies on keeping up those 25 stacks of Blight, which forces you to bring a few of these bland potion skills, with boons that are either not very useful, or should have already been taken care of by your support players. If you, however, are going for a full support spec, those elixirs can do some serious group boon uptime, at least for 5 people. Whether they're going to see any play in 10-player content remains yet to be seen. But a boon thief this ain't. On the PvP side of things, this class can actually become surprisingly durable, if you spec into high life force generation. And with the abundance of mobility and crowd control skills, it's a very potent brawler, able to hold its grounds against current meta builds. At the moment, Doomfire in PvE is still using the unnerfed values, making auto attack spam a busted move if you want to embrace the full glass cannon style. But this will definitely get fixed before launch. And there you have it. Those are my experiences with the class after a few hours. Personally, I'm looking forward to the spec on release, but I hope they make the potion skills a little bit more interesting outside of full boon support. What are your thoughts? Are you looking forward to embrace the quick crow meta? Or are you more interested in breaking those DPS benchmarks? I'm looking forward to reading your comments, and I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of PvP footage. Thanks for watching.